Welcome. My name is Teddy. Thank you for coming here. And then when I post like this link, I send it over to your, to your inbox, and then you did respond. And then even that wasn't day to day, to report that, and then so you said like, okay, so we can do it other day, and then so since we're here, let's do it, okay?
All right.
So tell me about the business that you in right now.
We are an internet marketing business that is also a product brokerage business. We specialize in wellness programming, but being a product broker business, we also are now diversifying ourselves into assisting people through their financial liabilities to help reduce their debt and to be able to pay things off so much sooner. So we're basically helping folks get healthier by their bodies, but also helping to get greener and healthier in their pocketbook as well.
Yep, nice. So when you did start this business, so it was how it was like for you?
It started out actually with my partner, who is also my spouse, and she is a research scientist and a PhD in a pharmaceutical company. Long story short is she's always been into health programming, and considering I was considerably clinically obese, she started yelling at me to get better. And she found a program that actually worked out really well, and I was the test subject. And through that, I actually lost about 20 pounds and went through a lifestyle transition that never looked back. And it had done miracles for me health-wise. And as we started to grow and expand, we also noticed that there was a number of health professionals that were very interested in helping people financially as well. And we wanted to tag and be part of that trend, so we started to move with that as well. So not only are we looking to look after people from a health-wise program, but I got to tell you, who amongst us also doesn't have a few dollars that we'd like to free up as well? So it's working out well for both of us in both aspects, and we really have become products of our own product, and we're very happy to share and let people know what we do. And I think people would benefit from our experiences as well. And they can grow like what we've managed to do. And you come out of your days just feeling a lot more confident with yourself and a lot more at ease with how things are going health-wise and financially speaking too, that you aren't living in fear and dread anymore. And the world just seems to be a better place. And that's really what we're all about here, looking for hope and happiness.
Okay, nice. It seems like when you start on this business, so it was like pretty straight. You understand what you want to do. So your wife, your spouse, and or your wife, so she already understand what you want to do, and then that's great. Like to have people out there. And let's say if they want to start, like anybody want to start like this kind of business, can they reach out to you so how you can help them to start a business like this?
Absolutely. The first thing we would actually do if people want to associate and be part of what we're doing is to, I would think, try and evaluate what we're doing. It may not be for everyone. And we always like the idea is sample what we are doing first. Look at our programs, even try some of our regimens by health or by financial assistance, and see if it's a good fit and a right thing for what they need in their lives. It may not be, but if there is something that does resonate, we can coach people to basically learn what we are doing with our business and how that they can duplicate what we are up to and incorporate that into their own so that they can do something, not necessarily full-time, but that they can do it where it fits their schedule. So it's not necessarily something that is on the side or casually done, they should commit at least 8 to 15 hours a week with us. But in doing so, there may be opportunities of potential for them, for those who are looking to expand on their opportunities. They may have something there to work with us to enhance their livelihoods.
Oh, nice, nice. That's good. So as I asked you like way before, like it's okay like to talk about like money wise. So let's say you are coaching somebody. So I mean, so if there's like an estimate like they can money wise like how much they can make if they start. So if they like follow the set, if they follow the framework that you present them, that you help them like doing your program. So how much you think like they can make?
Well, we start slow. We'd like to think on average, someone starting out with us can start by earning potentially $300 to $400 a month. And for some people, $300 to $400 a month is basically a car payment. And how much would that do to pay off your car every month and not have to worry about that bill? Or it may even help with the groceries. So $300 a month for a lot of people. When you think about it, what can you do with $300 extra a month? That goes to rent or other things or your children. It's huge. As that continues, you could potentially double that. There may be even opportunities of earning up to maybe 6 figures a year. And it may take 2 to 3 years of working with us to reach that level of opportunity. But it is sustainable and it is
Nice.
workable as long as people are committed.
Oh, nice, nice, great, great. So I mean, so when they start, so they kind of start slow, and then they can make like 300, 400 per month, and then after that,
Mhm.
so if they follow the path, they can 10x and then make extra, right?
Exactly.
Nice, nice, nice. So I know like in every industry, so there's what they call I mean a myth. If there's like any myth that you would like to debunk.
Ooh, that's a good question. Um, I think people are thinking that programs like ours are fly by nights, or it's one of those things, and it sounds too good to be true. And there is never a magic pill because maybe unlike other programs where people are having you buy their product, but they're not giving you any opportunity to sell that product to someone else, or they're forcing you every month to purchase something that you have no way to move to others and you're stuck with it, or you're working in some degree of like multi-level marketing program where there's levels and you're making 2% of something and it takes 100 people for one person at the top of that level to make any money and there's 99 other people in misery. We're not a multi-level marketing program. We're on the Better Business Bureau's list of companies. We have an A+ rating. We've earned the Torch Award twice over the past couple of years for good leadership and conscientious working with others. And for those who are committed and want to work hard, there's opportunities. And I think that debunks basically anything where somebody says it's too good to be true. Because if you find someone who says, I can help you make all this money overnight, you know what? It probably is too good to be true. And stay
Yeah.
away from those folks.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. And then do you have like anybody like I mean any people like you think like they are influential to you? And then
I
you would
think
like to share.
anybody who is connected to someone who knows someone who is open to an opportunity for making additional monies to help out their pocketbook is someone, because this is a business that I'm running that is basically for anybody. You don't
Okay.
necessarily have to be a college graduate. You don't have to have been in school for a long time or have been in industry for many years. It is just someone who is enthusiastic, who has good connections through church groups or through the internet, people who know the right people, who can connect people to the right people. And that can mean from almost any walk of life. people who have work at home businesses, stay at home moms, folks that have some additional time on weekends away from their business or anything along those lines. We really are open to basically all walks of life. Um, Anyone who is 18 years and up is potentially a good fit for us. So
Nice.
again, as long as they come with the right degree of commitment and enthusiasm, is what we're looking for.
Okay, nice, nice, great, great, great. So let's say if anyone want to contact you about about this opportunity, and
Hmm.
then I believe it's a great opportunity for anybody, for immigrant, for anyone. Like
True,
you go to
true.
college, you are immigrant, you come here, you don't know what to do, you don't mommy, daddy tell you want to be a doctor, so you don't want to be a doctor, and then guess what? So there's the opportunity. So how can I or how can anybody can contact you about like to start a business like this?
Absolutely. Can I add to a little bit of what you just said? Because, A, we're a global company because we're internet based. We can reach around the world to over 150 countries. So our products and our services, for those who come from many parts of the world, they can sell and help people from still back home who, if they've recently moved to this country, because a
Nice.
lot of their connections may still be people back in the old country, right? And when you think about it, how long does it take to go to school, right? 4 years. And how much money is that going to cost you to go to school, to learn a trade, to do all these things? You can drive Uber, but that doesn't do anything. What we are doing is leveraging talent to basically help people to make money that may help other people to make money. So it's not just one person doing something, but you can leverage with others. And we work with 100% to 100% to 100%. So basically, somebody who's making retail profits can share that 100% retail profit to the person that they are working with. And that 100% that they're working with can be shared to another person who found and working with them. So there's no levels with us. There's nothing like that at all. It's basically our opportunity works in a compensation program
Yep.
that allows people to share profits all the way through to, so everybody wins. And the best way to find us, to answer your question directly, is we have all our emails and telephone numbers and our Facebook pages, and we're on almost every social media stream from LinkedIn to Instagram. So we're very easy to locate. We go by the moniker of Edenbrook Wellness, and that is our umbrella title for all our other programs that we do. But we work through various industries. We even have the opportunity through our programs, though I don't specialize in it, through jewelry, through makeup lines, even through pet care.
Okay.
But we
Nice.
know our lane, and our lane, because of our interest, is in finances, and our interest is in health and wellness, because we find that they fit together. But that doesn't mean that there isn't others who are very big on cosmetics, health care, hair care, um, who may have an interest in being part of what we do, because we are an internet broker. We work with health providers, we work with salons, nail studios, jewelers, and all sorts of different aspects of the world. If there's something out there that we can work with, we can make it happen. But we have our specialty. We know that what we do and what we are comfortable in. Don't ask me about anything about cosmetics. Cosmetics, I couldn't tell you, but I know the right people who I can direct you to who do, and they're doing very well by it. So our industry is all encompassing.
Well, nice. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so if you guys you want to start business like this, it's global, so you can do it like even like back home. So you can contact them and then those information gonna be at the bottom of this video, okay? So let me ask you this. So if you were in my shoes, so what question would you ask yourself?
Mm. Um, maybe that how much money does this all take to get started? Because the average business costs like thousands of dollars. Or if you need a real estate license, that costs school and time. So again, this seems like, again, too good to be true.
Yeah.
Um, if you think something like this is like $5,000 to get going, it's not even close to that. If it's $1,000 to get started on that, there is a small amount of money that people need to start up a business because it is a business. And of course, with a business, there's some licensing fees that are associated with what we do, but they are well under $500. So basically, most people already have the technology at home with their own home computers and cell phones. And that's really all the business tools that you really need. And my coaching to help people out is free. And I will give you a lot of time and dedication to support you because I only do well if people working with me do well. And if people
Yeah.
do not do well, I do not do well at all. So I will not just set you up and leave you, but for a minimal amount of money for licensing fees to get you going with our websites and such to get you started, um, you're instantly off to the races. So it costs very minimal startup. And there's probably, my other question is, well, how long does it take to get to know what you do so I can do it too? I would say within a month, people can probably get up and running. In fact, we often insist that the moment they start working with us, they start earning um, and working with potential clients right away. And it's all the basically people who they know and who they think they can reach out. And we've got people who are actually earning commission checks with us almost the moment they begin. So they've paid for all the licensing fees within 2 weeks of starting because they just know the right people.
Nice. Nice. Great. Great. So we all know I'm an immigrant. I'm from Haiti, right? So if there's like one question would you ask me, so what it would be?
Ooh, um, I would say what brought you to your new home and what are your life goals for the next 5 years coming up between you or your business now that you're here?
Okay, nice. So first of all, I already have my father here, so file a petition for me, and then I come here, like I mean, on an immigrant visa, and then I was back in New York, and then how can I say that? So I didn't find like this question like easy, but I'm gonna have to like to explain. Yeah, so back in New York, I have to say that it's not a fact like I didn't like New York, but it was like the situation because when you go over New York and then you spend like you have to wait, I mean, 1 year to be considered as a resident in the state, and then I visit Michigan, and
Mm-hmm.
then the next thing I know, so I have to go to school, to college, all that, and then next thing I know, so Michigan, so I can do it like in 6 months to be a resident, a state resident in 6 months, and then after that, so I can like continue with my college. So now from there, back home, I was doing business. Pretty much, I was buying from Amazon
Mm-hmm.
and then selling to Cubans in my country back home, right?
Right.
And then so now I come over here. I said, you know what? So I'm not over there, and then it's gonna be for a long time. What can I do here to continue with my business? I try drop shipping. I try like a lot of things. I can try like a lot of Googles on online. So one of the thing like I mean very proud of myself is when you start learning something and then even you don't get any result, you keep going.
True. Very true.
First Google, nothing, no money. Second Google, nothing, no money. I keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And then guess what? I opened a business where, I mean, it was bad stuff. So I closed this business like a long time ago. And then Brad Snug was the one start giving me money in my pocket for sure. So I was selling like electronics. I was selling like anything like in the house, anything like snowblower, anything like this. And then I started making good money on it. And I said, you know what? So between products and service, which one will give me the most? And then I chose services, and then from services, and then I start growing, and then I worked like for other companies, get like much more experience, and then know how to go out there, like snacking those, selling wolves, selling like all those things, and then in life, so we have to understand like what is your vision, and then
Mhm.
from there, if you have a vision, like in the next 10 years, so who I want to become. So that's the thing. 5 years, who I want to become. So because when you have a vision, so it helps you to focus where you want to step on, right?
They call that knowing your why.
Yeah,
Why are
knowing
you
your why.
doing this? And for some people, it's, I want to make money. And I'm like, okay, what are you going to do with it? And some people have a great why. I want to live on what I need because I want to give the majority of that money to back to my village back home in wherever I'm from, so that those people can actually have water and what they need to sustain themselves. I don't want to do that kind of work. I want to be that missionary kind of work and give money back to that. Sometimes their why is that I want to raise enough money so I've got a good college fund for my children. So when
Nice.
they're old enough, they can afford, they won't have to ask for anything. And all this silliness that the government is doing right now with loan paybacks and all this junk won't be their problem because college will be looked after and I will set my children on the right path before they even know it. And there's reasons why people do what they do. And some people say, well, I want to drive a fancy car. Okay. But that only takes you so far. What it really is, why you want to do what you want to do
Yeah,
with your life.
yeah. The thing is, I love helping people, and then the next 5 years or the next 10 years, I want to have like over a million of people, workers, because right now I'm working on a project where I can't really sit right now,
Of
but
course.
so it's a project where I'm gonna help anybody, like help them like to connect like communities together, and then they can help themselves, and then make much in the pocket, so have
Hmm.
much more income in their pocket. So and then that way I will feel much more proud about myself, about like what I've been accomplished after those 5 years. So that's why I see myself after the 5 years. By the way, good question.
That was
Right.
awesome. I look forward to seeing what the next 5 years brings for you, my friend.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That
yeah, for
sounds
sure.
terrific.
For sure. Yeah. So you said like you are online, right? And
Hmm.
then I did print out like this question like kind of like early. But if there's like any other coach or anybody like you listen and then you feel kind of like motivated by them, like any rival at all.
Sorry, can you repeat that question? I'm trying to follow that.
Okay. Don't you have anybody? It can be like a guru, anybody that can motivate you or who've been motivated
Oh,
you.
oh, I see, like that. You know what? I think we learn off everyone. I have been following a number of folks and who are, the professional coaches. And we've seen them and we've got their books at home and everybody's reading all that stuff. But I think that education, and I started out by being a teacher, you learn also from your students. And sometimes fresh ways of thinking to learn off each other is very monumental and very meaningful. So you may have a number of experiences and ideas, but when you start working with others, they may have some other ways of approaching a problem or a task that is just incredible. So we never stop learning literally off each other. And there are professionals whose services we do use, and we're always open to that. And of course, there are junior partners that you work with who bring a lot of new ideas because they've learned from other coaches, who bring some fresh perspectives to the table, and you learn from them too. So it's very much a two-way street in that.
Okay, nice, nice. So from there, so I believe like everybody like take notes, everybody like learn something from you and for myself as well. So I believe like that was like a great interview, and then where you share like the basic, you share like the essential how they can start a business like this with you.
It was fun. Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so thank you, Steven. So that was a pleasure for being here. Have a good one.
Thank you.